It's Murphy Gray Hunter, and it is Tuesday, November 5th. I know I was supposed to post a video yesterday, but I didn't. Guys, I have been so busy. So busy. And look at me. I look like some type of, like, weekly trash, right? Oh, I do. I'm looking so trashy. But today's cleaning day. I've been cleaning the house, and yesterday I was going to clean my altars yesterday, but I had so much to do. And even though I got up early, before you know it, it was dark. I'm like, eh. So today I got up early again, and I've been cleaning a lot. In between cleaning my altars, I've been doing other stuff as well. But anyway, I wanted to get my altars done because I wanted to make this video to show you guys. And I also wanted to get it done because once it gets dark, I won't clean my altars. I don't know why. I mean, I will if I have to, but I like to do it, I guess because I'm so routined to do it during the day, like in the morning. I'm just used to doing it like first thing in the morning once a week. So I don't know, I guess that's why I'm kind of stuck on that. But anyway, so I went ahead and cleaned all of my altars today, so you'll see me doing that. And I just wanted to let you guys know, if you have multiple altars like I do, and once you dedicate a space to a particular deity, god, goddess, patron, pantheon, whatever deity, whatever higher power you worship, if you dedicate a space to them and you start with offerings and you do this, you need to stick to it. Whether you do it monthly, whether you do it weekly, bi-weekly, however you choose to do it, every 3 months, you need to make a little schedule and stick to it. Because my thing is that, I mean, I can't speak for everybody else, but like for me, I do expect a lot out of my higher power, all the ones that I work with. And for me, it's like, how can I expect them to do certain things for me if I don't stay on top of cleaning my altars, stay on top of giving them fresh water or coffee or whatever it is that you give them? And so it's really important that you take that time and show that respect and give offerings. You don't have to do it weekly. You don't have to do it monthly. You can do it whatever works for you. Like with my Santa Muerte, I give her fresh flowers. Now, if a time comes where I can't afford to give her fresh flowers, then I'll give her some fake flowers. But even if you give her fake flowers, you still need to clean them and get the dust off of them. I get her fresh flowers every 2 weeks. And one little bundle is $3.98, so I get her 2 little bundles. Sometimes they have really good deals. Like my local grocery store, I used to buy them at the florist. I would just call the florist and say, hey, this is Murphy Gray Hunter. I'm coming by to pick up my order. And I would always order like $20 worth of white flowers. And so she will go, and they're really nice, beautiful flowers. She'll go in, the owner, and she will pick $20 worth of different types of flowers that are all white. And then I'll come by and pick them up and I'll leave them. The only thing with buying fresh flowers from florists like that, they only last 3 to 5 days and they die. When I buy them from my grocery store, they last a lot longer. Now, some of you guys may know the answer to this, and you guys let me know why. Why? So, but sometimes, every once in a while, I'll splurge. But there's nothing wrong with the grocery store florist. We have such a beautiful florist in our local grocery store. I love H-E-B. You guys who have H-E-Bs that are Texans and y'all have H-E-Bs, I love freaking H-E-B. When I was in Chicago, one of the things that I loved about coming back to Texas was H-E-B. I love my local H-E-B. Anyway, I want to be a partner. I want to work there, but they wouldn't hire me. Anyway, it was probably a good thing. I wanted to work in the bakery. I don't know how to cook I don't know how to bake no cake or decorate it, but I figured I would watch a YouTube video and eventually I would learn, but they didn't hire me. I was like, okay, whatever. I guess they caught on. But anyway, so I get my flowers from there, and they have so many different ones to choose from, and they're at such a great price. So even if I go buy her one little bundle, they're $3.98 for one bundle, and that's a good amount of flowers. So if I can't afford 20, if I can't afford 10, I can afford $4, and I get her flowers. And so anyway, I always put fresh flowers, and I leave them on there till they're dead, and then, you know, I'll get her some more. Sometimes when she's here, she kills her flowers quickly. So I'm like, look, girl, we can't be doing this, okay? So unless you're gonna give me the little numbers to the lottery, then we can do this all day long. But I didn't get any apples yesterday, so I gave her something else for offerings. And that's another thing. If your higher power, say she or he wants wine, but you don't have wine. You're like, I don't have wine, but I have this very delicious Hawaiian punch. You can give them Hawaiian punch. My thing is, like, you just talk to them and say, look, I don't have this. I would love to give you this, but this is all I have. And so you give them that. They're grateful for anything that you give them. So whatever it is that you decide to give them, make sure you stick on a routine. If you're going to clean their altar as needed, or you're going to clean it once a week. For me, I do it once a week. Since I didn't do it on Monday, I will do it again on Tuesday. And depending on how dirty they are is depending on how much in detail I clean. You know, like today I cleaned in detail. But that cleansing water that I made, if y'all watch the infused waters that I made, I used my waters to cleanse all of my altars. So anyway, I just did little snippets of each altar so y'all can see how I cleaned them and what they look like and what I use them for. But this is something I do weekly. I really do enjoy keeping it up, and I think it's super important. That's why I always tell you guys, before you take on a higher power, make sure that you fully understand that higher power, exactly who they are, what they expect from you, because they will expect something from you. What type of altar do they want? Do they need an altar or just a space? What their offerings would be like, when you have to give, like how often do they need their offerings? You know, whatever it is. And so like with my Santa Muerte, I give her water. I give her enchanted water. So she's drinking water from the water that I leave on there it's charged by the blood moon that we had. And so I use that on her altar. And then she gets wine, and she gets fresh flowers, and she also gets other stuff. And you'll see what I'm talking about. I spoil her the most. But because, one, she's my mother. Two, she spoils me so much with everything that she does for me. I truly have such a deep connection to her, and I'm so very grateful for her protecting me and my family, showing us love and support. I know some people don't understand. How can you feel this from a statue? It's not the statue. The statue is just a vessel that the spirit has a place to go into when they come. So it's not the statue, it's the spirit. And the statues are for her, or for whatever your higher power is, to come and have a place to go to, you know? Anyway, I can go on and on about that. Ooh, I'm feeling a bit sleepy. I think I need to go make me a little cup of coffee or something. I've been up early, and I have a massive headache. I sure could go to sleep. But I have so much to do. Now that all the altars, I'm doing this after I finish, because I already finished, and so now I'm making the intro. But all the altars are done, and the house is it's like, you know, when you start doing something somewhere in your house, and you're like, you know what, I'll come back to that, and then you go to here. Oh, Lord, that's what I've done. So I have to go downstairs. Oh no, I have to sweep the stairs. I would rather eat dirt than sweep the stairs. I have that little vacuum. It don't work for shit, okay? Nothing like a good old stiff broom. That's what works really well. I hate carpet on the stairs, but my husband will not take it up. He's like, no, because you constantly fall down the stairs, and it's better we have carpet, so that way if we have tile, you're really gonna hurt yourself. I do. I fall downstairs constantly. I'm very clumsy, very, very clumsy. I fall going up the stairs too. So anyway, but I do have to sweep them, and it is a straight pain in the butt. But anyway, let's just stop complaining and get it done. All right, guys. I hope you enjoy the video, and I will be back on tomorrow to do another video. I'm not sure. I have so many great ideas on videos. You guys have given me so many great ideas. Plus, I have a whole book of ideas of videos I want to make for you guys. So I'll be back tomorrow to make another video after homeschool, because I have to homeschool in the morning. But when homeschool is done, I'll make a video. So they'll be on like probably tomorrow in the evening. And then this weekend, I will pre-make my 5 videos so they can be on like first thing in the morning. But sister, I was busy this weekend. I was super busy this weekend. I was doing fun stuff this weekend. Friday, I ran around and did a lot of stuff. Saturday, we went to the powwow, and I saw one of my subscribers. If you're watching, make sure you leave me a comment on the bottom. It was so nice to run into you guys. It's so nice when to be out and see somebody and that knows me from my channel, because it's such a good feeling to know that you guys really do appreciate the videos. You know, like I said, it's really nice to let people know, whether it's YouTube, Instagram, whatever it is, Facebook, to let them know if they're putting out a lot of hard work content, keeping you entertained or teaching you something, to let them know, like, hey, I appreciate what you do, because it's good to hear. And I mean, there's no other way to say it. It was really, really nice to see somebody that recognized me, and I gave her a hug, and she was so bubbly, she was so sweet, and I just wanted to sit and talk to her, but she was on her way. You know, we were just passing. But so yeah, since you're local, just leave me a message, and I'm under Facebook under Murphy Gray Hunter, and send me inbox. I mean, you're local, and maybe we could get together and hang out, work on our Book of Shadows or something, you know. I love working with people, other fellow witches, especially if they're local. All right, guys. I'm just chit-chatting because I sure don't want to go clean. I think I need a maid. I'm like, oh, wait. I am the maid. Okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Couldn't I just, like, do my Harry Potter wand? And boom. All the mess is clean. That would be so great. All right. Oh, y'all want to see what I bought real quick? I know, right? Y'all like, get with it. We want to see the altars. From the powwow. Oh, from the powwow. Love the powwow. Okay, so if y'all are on my Facebook and on my Instagram, y'all saw this, and I left if you're on my Facebook, you'll see the person's, I think she's called Silver, I can't remember, Silver Moon something. I left her card. She sells these big old smudge sticks for $8. They smell amazing. I bought 2 of them. And I just noticed these are bags from like the, what do you call that? The newspaper. I have so many bags from my local grocery store because they give you bags, and I take my own bags, but my husband ain't so good about that. And sometimes when we just stop and I don't have my grocery bags, we have to use, anyway, I have a whole bunch of them. I should take them and donate them so they can use them. I bought loose sage from her. She sells these for $2 a bag. So I bought 3 of those. I only buy from her. Like, I absolutely love, she has such great prices, and she's very, very nice. Oh, I need some of this. I smell like a rhino. Now I smell like a rhino with cologne. Okay. It smells like men's cologne. That's why I say that. It's called like the Dark Forest from Victoria's Secret. Okay. Then at this other store, I bought this. This is Bear Berry. I don't have any Bear Berry. I'll do a video showing this and showing you this and talking to you about Bear Berry. I want to say Pearberry, like on Fast and Furious. Oh my God, like Bath and Body. I'm telling you, I'm a Fruit Loop right now. Yeah, telling you what this is, how to use it, all that information. We can do that. I'm telling you. And this was from the store here. And then I bought some Palo Santo. It smells so good. This was $8. And this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces. It's not bad because let me tell you, there's a witchy store in Austin and they sell 3 pieces for $12. Ridiculous. But I still have some Palo Santo, but I never run out of this. Ugh, I can't open it. I smelled through it. So anyway, okay, let me stop dilly-dallying. Time to go do the work. Ooh, Lord, I look like trash. I need to dye my roots. Ooh, so much to do. So much to do. All right, guys. I hope you liked the video, and I will see you again tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow. All right. As always, love you all, and blessed be. Bye. Okay, so I'm going to be cleaning my altar today. Well, all of my altars. So let's go ahead and start with this altar. This is my La Madama altar. So it's all dusty and dirty. It's time to clean it and put some new offerings. So let's start with this one. So I already finished, and she's listening to Christmas music. But see, I had to pause it because, you know, YouTube will cut me off. So I cleaned all of her altar. I polished it all. Isn't this beautiful? I got this. There was this. Okay, so the whole story is the man that my brother used to work for. He was from Japan, and he brought a bunch of furniture from Japan to fix up the house for his daughter. Well, his daughter didn't want it, so he was selling it for $100. And I told him I don't have $100, but I have $50. So he said, come back at the end of the day, because it was a garage sale. And if nobody has bought it, you can have it for $50. So that's what I got it for, $50. And it opens up and it has 2 big deep shelves in there. This part comes out. I can't do it with my nails though. It comes out so you have like an extra little table area. And then in here, I can barely take these out with my nails. I have tons of incense in here that I use just for her. And then here I have, in case the wax gets stuck. And then I bought another bag of tea light candles, which are upstairs. So in here I keep all the candles. In here I keep all her incense. But on the altar, I'm burning the very last of a Bath and Body candle. It's already burned almost completely out. That's a Bath and Body haunted house that I got 2 years ago. Anyway, so I try to keep all the things that I like on the altar. So I love my little witch here. And then of course my haunted house and my beautiful La Madama, my other little doll. And then here, I keep something for the fairies because, you know, even though the fairies have their own house, they still like to have a part of everything that they can. So here I have, their offering is fresh honey. I change it once a week, and there's a little table. And then in here, and then I have a piece of raw rose quartz for them. And then for my La Madama, I put cool water. Every morning she gets cool water and coffee. And I burn incense and I burn a candle daily. And then her offerings there are her whiskey, tobacco, like a, what do you call it, a cigar. I left her some candy. And then this in this little baby cup is that rose water that I made, that love infused water that I made. It's in one of my videos if y'all want to see how to make it. I think it's called Infused Magical Waters. Anyway, I made one that's for love and it smells like roses. So I put that on there for her. But this is done, finally. Oh, but what I did was I took everything down. I cleaned it really well because it was dusty. I cleaned all this down with, you know, with water. And then when it was done, I used my cleansing infused water. If you watch the infused water, I made one for cleansing as well. And I put that on a paper towel and I cleaned everything with the cleansing water. Then I let that dry and then I polished it all with polish, and put everything back. All right, now 1 down and 4 to go. So this is the money altar. I already wiped all this down and then I wiped everything with my cleansing water. This water here, this cleansing water that I made. So I cleaned everything down. First I washed everything down with regular water, soapy water. And then after that dries, I use a clean paper towel with the cleansing water, wipe all that down, wipe all this down. And then here's where I stick the candle. This has some blood moon water in it, and I usually just keep that full. Oh shoot, wait, I dropped my incense. Okay. And then that's my money rice, and that's my salt with my my bay leaves, and then this is just trying to do things to represent different parts of the elements. This has coffee in it. I have some money on here. This right here is some of my love infused water, and I put some on mostly all of the altars. I have my Palo Santo burning, but that's this one, and I only use this one for money. Okay, so I just cleaned my fairy house here. Well, their fairy house. I cleaned it, I dusted all, and then I polished the little floors down here in their bedroom, their living room. Here's another little seating area, their bathroom. If y'all are interested in seeing the whole complete fairy house, I have a video called My Fairy House, and you can see everything that I've done. I made some sage tea for them. So there is some sage leaves in hot water and one little sage leaf in hot water. And that's my offering to them in their little house. Here is my Ganesh altar. I have this beautiful picture of Ganesh. I got my Ganesh picture and my Ganesh statue at the Indian market. And if you go there, you'll find, not only will you find like a bunch of Indian spices, different types of foods, and tons of shrine items, Buddhas, all kinds, but they have tons of Ganesh statues for your altar. That one cost me $60. It's a really good size. I absolutely love it. It has everything. If you follow the story of Ganesh, you know what everything on the statue represents. If you guys want me to do a video on Ganesh, just talking about what I know about Ganesh and his story, I would definitely love to share that with you guys. Anyway, so I have my Ganesh altar up here, and I put a lot of, what I did, I just cleaned everything off again with soap and water. Well, I let everything dry. And then I use my cleansing water again, my cleansing water on a paper towel, and wiped everything down. Now here I have my Saint Benito saint over there. And then over here I have my Buddha. Now, certain deities, higher powers, cannot share a space. My Lord Ganesh is more than happy to share his space. My Santa Muerte, now that sister over there, she's like, not here. Go get your own place. So I bought this table at Family Dollar for like $10, and I put it together myself. So you guys know it can't be that difficult to put together. But when I bought this, I had the intentions of making several small altars. So my Ganesh, I wanted to have one side right here for my San Benito, and one was going to be for my Saint Expedite. Down here, if you wanted to have another, like say whatever, like a family altar, a little place for your family, or money, or love, whatever. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spots. So if you can find a table like this, and you can make multiple altars for different things. So for my Lord Ganesh, I do spell work up here. If I'm doing like job, like anything that's new opportunity, road opening, new opportunities, new beginnings, abundance of whatever. Now, if it's money, I can either do it here or I can do it downstairs on my money altar, which I normally do it all on money altar. But if it's like a road opening, or I want new, like success with a new job, then it'll be here. And so that's what Lord Ganesh helps you with. He removes all obstacles. He helps with new beginnings and road openings. He's such a great, great, great thing to have in your home. And he's so super cute. Anyway, so what I do for him is every week, so I'm cleaning him on Tuesday. So next Tuesday, I will do the same thing for all my altars. I gave him a new, because he likes oranges, so I gave him a new orange. I gave him some Halloween candy. I changed his rice, and back there I have a little container of his rice. So I'll take this and I'll dump it. I do not throw this back outside because rice is really bad for birds. So I do not throw this out. This goes into the garbage. And then some of the rosemary that I picked, I put some of that on there. And then I just have crystals that I let him have, and I have a tea light candle in there. It's so pretty, right? And in that little bottle there is water that I got from the Buddha temple. So we have about 3 different Buddha temples that I know of in Austin, and they're open to the public. They're so beautiful. But anyway, they have a fountain there, and I asked them if I could please take some of the water from my Ganesh, and they let me take it. So, and in there is my incense coffin. I have sandalwood burning in there. That's a Bath and Body candle. It's vampire blood. And then here is just a bunch of crystals that I like to display. Now, if you like this right here, this thing right, that's a cutting board. I got that at a Burlington Coat Factory, but I've seen them at Ross and TJ Maxx. I got it for $10, and it's a cutting board, and it's really pretty. I have one here, and I have one, if you saw the one I have downstairs on my, I think I didn't put it back. I don't think did I put it back? I have to look, because I have a small one downstairs on my Lama Dama altar, and I'm just thinking, did I put it back? I have to go look. Anyway, so here I just have different crystals, but if you want to use something like this, or no, you know, I'm such a ding-dong. I brought it back up here. I swear I don't know where my brain is at times. I had a small one like this on my Lama Dama altar, but there was something that happened that I don't think she liked it or something. I can't remember, but I brought it up here and I put it in my witchy room. Okay, so yeah, we have a really nice crystal shop here. And I got this piece of raw quartz. I mean, it's so pretty. Really cheap. But anyway, these are nice to have for whatever you want to do. Then here is his incense. And then I got this at Goodwill for $1.99. And I just put the candles in there. And then, of course, there is that, the glass cup that I showed y'all. It just has, y'all have to look at that video that I made. I don't know what it's called, but I showed y'all. This is the this is the thumbnail, so you can go and find it, and I show you how to make this. It's just, it's salt with different things in it, with some bay leaves and a crystal and a tea light candle. And I burned that to rid, you know, to help rid negativity, to keep the house cleansed and drama-free, you know, stress-free, negativity-free. And so this is the altar. It stays here. This is in our hallway here, and it stays here. And this is all the art that my daughter does, Jade, except this one. My daughter Moon started that years ago, and she left it, and I loved it, so I kept it, even though it's not completely done. But this is the stuff that Jade's done, and I like to keep it up. But anyway, so yeah. All right, so this one's done. 3 down, and I still have 2 left to go. Yeah, I think I got 2 left to go. All right, let's move on to the next one. So now I cleaned all of my La Santísima Muerte altar, my mother's altar. Look how beautiful it is. It was dusty. I'm telling you guys, I normally clean all my altars weekly, but for the last 2 weeks, I have been naughty and saying, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. I got off of my schedule. Shame on me. So anyway, on her altar, I clean a little different. She likes a particular spray that I make. And so I make it. I know it looks like muddy water, but it smells so good. It has so many different herbs in here. And I infuse them on the stove, and then I put them in a spray bottle. I have the rest up in a big bottle, and so it's running low. I'm gonna have to make more. So I guess I can do a video at that time and show y'all how I make it. I think I do have a video. You have to scroll, but I'm not really sure. Anyway, long story short, I spray, well, first I dust everything first, but instead of using just like water, soap and water, I use my cleansing water on a paper towel, and I dust all of her statues with that. And I clean all of this, everything, with the cleansing water. Then once it dries, I get another clean paper towel, and I just spray it to the whole thing. And then I wipe all of her statues down one by one with the spray. And then even that little bottle there has holy water. I wash her incense holder. Now this foil I keep here to catch any, because you know when you burn incense and the powder gets everywhere, I mean the ashes. So I keep that piece of foil there to catch it, because it's so hard to take all this down. I wipe everything down. And then I washed her glass out, and both glasses. She gets, that's moon water, that's blood moon water that she's drinking. And then some new wine that I got her. And I always keep fresh flowers. I didn't get any apples, so I gave her a banana. She still has candy and her crystals. And then that's the love infused water. So I put some of that on her altar as well. The flowers will last like maybe about 10 days. And so normally she likes white flowers. And so when those flowers dry, I put them here, all for her, right? These are only white flowers. But when they're color flowers like that, I'll let them dry, and then I'll put them in another bag and use them for other stuff, right? But when I go to the flower shop, I just kind of close my eyes, and I just literally in my mind just ask her what color flowers would she like. And so that's how I pick her flowers. And this time, these are the colors that she showed me. Not this particular flower, just the colors. And sometimes she shows me that she wants white flowers. Those of y'all who work with Santa Muerte, you guys know what I mean. It's just something that pops into your head, whether it's a vision or something you hear. It's just a feeling that you know this is what she wants. And so that's what I got her. This here, I got this last year. It's like a big glass. It's a witch's hand. Isn't it cute? So cute. I use it to keep all of her candles in here. I just think it's so cute, so I just leave it there. And then she's got some oils and stuff. And then over here, I have candles that I burn for her. So when that one burns out, I'll put another one. The tarot cards that I have, any book. Well, all her books are in my office. And then this jaguar head. This is an Aztec jaguar head with an Aztec skull. And I put that there for her. But so it's nice and clean. And so now I got to get down to the next altar. Is my working altar. Now this is pretty plain. My handsome elf Legolas from Lord of the Rings. That was a gift, and I just keep him there. And I have my two Santa Muerte statues, my rainbow and my white one. I also have a horseshoe candle, my incense holder, and then that also is an incense, a cone incense burner. And then my cauldron that Veronica got me, and I use that when I'm burning stuff. But it's pretty simple. I have this, I got that from Goodwill, and it's like one of those cookie, a cookie rack where you cool stuff. Anyway, and I bought this to put on top of it. So when I'm burning my candles, I put them right on top. So the reason why I do that is because I put like pictures or petition papers underneath them, either here or under here, and then I burn it. And that way, these things are made to get hot. They can withstand heat. So, and then this keeps it off of my table. So I told you guys, I do not play with fire. And my altar isn't all like, has all these special, you know, things. Like you see people's working altar and they're so magical looking and have all these fancy things and stuff, right? And mine's not like that. I don't have like glitter just falling down magically always and the sparkles that hover over it. Mine is the peasant altar. Honestly, guys, I keep it very simple because my universal altar here is what I do when I need to do other type of work. For my Santa Muerte here, I don't do any spell work up here. This is to honor her. All of that is hers. To honor her, to love her, to show how I feel about her. Nothing else goes on there but just her things. This is where I do my working. And I just need it simple. I need it simple. I needed to be able to work. I needed to be able to be away from the air conditioner vent. So it's over here in the corner where, you know, I can watch it, where I have some heat, you know, proof plates, a nice steady table. Just really simple, you know, really simple. When I do spell work, I always burn incense. I always burn a candle, and I burn my whatever powder I'm burning. It burns in there, and then my candles or whatever I'm doing right here. I just keep it really simple, really, really simple, and because I just need a place to work. But anyway. So the last altar I need to clean is my coven altar, but I'm not going to show y'all that on camera. And that's it. The outside altar that I had, well, the kitties took over that and they made it their permanent little bed spot. So I said, screw it. I just took everything down. But now that my altars are clean, I can go ahead and clean the rest of the house, because yesterday I brought her new flowers and I was going to clean the house, and it got late and I didn't do her altar, and I'm like, you know what, I better do it before I do anything else. So my witchy room is disgusting, but hopefully I can do that maybe tomorrow or Wednesday. All right, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed watching this video of me cleaning my altars. I just want y'all to understand it doesn't take a lot to clean your altars, although it seems like it does when all the stuff that I've been doing. But I try to spoil mine as much as I can because they spoil me. So, all right, guys, as always, love you all and blessed be. Bye.